welcome to my first video on translating Magic the Gathering cards in Japanese back into English, just for fun. So today I thought we'd start out with something on the easier side. So let's start with the name. So the name of this card we have here, this is Shin Kou Naki Mono Asari. So let's get the kanji readings. Shin Kou Naki Mono Asari. So Shinko, that's faith or belief. So Shinko Naki, after it is the kanji for not or nothing. So we can see that this is, say, faithless, no faith. And after it, we have mono asari. Mono, this is the kanji for the things. And asari, there is this verb in Japanese, asaru, which is to search or rummage for things. So mono asari, that's rummaging for things or searching for things. So in this case, it's actually translated as looting. So the whole title is Shinko Naki Mono Asari. Faithless looting. So we can reveal the first part of the English card. There we have it, Faithless Looting. So now we can move to the card type. Here this is just in katakana. It's directly from the English. It says sorcery. So this is a sorcery card type. Let's see the English version, just to check. There we go. Right, let's move on to the main text. So we start with Kado 2枚を引く. So Kado, that's a card, a trading card in this case. 2枚, 2枚. So mai is a counter. When you count things in Japanese, they come with these counters that sort of describe what you're counting. So mai is things that are thin or flat, as trading cards are. So card 2枚, so 2 cards, を引く. This is the verb. 引く is the verb to draw a card, in this case. There are lots of other uses for the verb 引く, often to pull something, like pulling a door open. So this first part is draw 2 cards. Now the next part, その後. So this is 後, which is その後, is after that. カード2枚を捨てる. So this is basically the same form as the first sentence, but instead of drawing cards, we are now discarding them. So we have this verb here, 捨てる, which means to discard in the context of the game. Again, 捨てる often means to throw something away. So this is a verb, again, you come across a lot, to do with discarding things or throwing things away. The second part is then, その後, discard 2 cards. Now we have this text here. So we have flashback So this is directly from the English flashback. This is just a sort of keyword in the game. Cards that have this flashback often have this additional cost that you have to pay. So here this is this 2 generic mana, 1 red mana. So in Japanese, generic mana is hanyo mana. So hanyo mana 2点と赤 mana. So this is red mana, aka mana 1点. That's the cost. And then we have these brackets here. This is just a reminder what flashback actually is, what it lets us do, but we will translate that bit too. So, あなたの墓地. Bochi. So bochi is graveyard. So this is a key part of the game. This is where you actually discard things to most of the time. So あなたの墓地にあるこのカードをフラッシュバックコストで唱えてもよい. We have this verb here. 唱えてもよい. So 唱える is a verb to cast something. Again, in the context of the game. 唱えてもよい, you have this sort of extra bit on the end. It's like permission, if you like. So this is sort of, you may cast it. We don't have to pay the flashback or use the flashback at all. So this is just incorporating that nuance into the sort of reminder text. その後、これを追放する。追放する。追放する is to exile something. So if we put this all into English, we have flashback. Flashback. Remember, generic mana is hanyo mana. And red mana is aka. Aka mana, like red as in akai. So, あなたの墓地にあるこのカードをフラッシュバックコストで唱えてもよい. So, you may cast this card from your graveyard. So remember, cast is tonaeru. After that, その後. So that's if you do cast it, if you do pay the flashback cost. その後、これを追放する. So これ is referring to the card. その後, exile this card. Okay, so there's our go at the translation. Now let's reveal the full English one and see how we did. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Looks good. Flashback. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost. After that, exile this card. Okay, so the after that was a bit extra, if you like. You could have just had then exile this card. Okay. I hope that was useful. There's a nice bit of Japanese vocabulary just to pick up. So I'll see you in the next video.